How do ACT raw scores convert to scaled scores? Imagine taking a test where your number of correct answers is just the starting point. That raw score is like your initial tally, but it doesn't tell the full story. Instead, the ACT turns that raw score into a scaled score that ranges from 1 to 36 for each section. This process helps compare scores fairly, even if different test versions vary in difficulty. So how does this conversion happen? Well, each ACT test form comes with its own conversion chart. These charts are like a secret code that links raw scores to scaled scores. When you finish your test, you count how many questions you got right in each section. That gives you your raw score. Then, you find the right chart for your specific test date or practice test. Using that chart, you locate your raw score and read across to see the corresponding scaled score. This step is crucial because it adjusts for slight differences in how hard each test was. For example, if you answered 15 questions correctly in the math section, you look up 15 on the chart for that test. It might show that 15 correct answers equal a scaled score of 22. If another student got the same raw score but on a different test, the scaled score might be slightly different, say 21 or 23, depending on the test's difficulty. This way, scores stay fair and consistent across different test days. Once you have your scaled scores for each section, you can calculate your overall ACT score. To do this, add up your for scaled scores, English, math, reading, and science, and divide by 4. Round that number to the nearest whole number, and that's your composite score. For example, if your section scores are 24, 28, 26, and 25, your average is 25.75, which rounds to 26. Understanding this process is important because colleges see your composite score and compare it with other applicants. They know that the scaled score reflects your true achievement level, not just how many questions you answered correctly. For students preparing for the ACT, knowing how raw scores convert helps you set realistic goals. When practicing, always use the official conversion chart for your test to estimate your scaled scores accurately. This way, you get a clear picture of where you stand and what areas need improvement. Remember, the conversion process is designed to make scores fair and comparable, so focus on increasing your raw answers. Improving your raw score in each section will directly boost your scaled score and, ultimately, your overall ACT result. Keep practicing with official materials, and you'll get better at understanding how your raw answers translate into the scores that matter most for your college plans.